Hey everybody, welcome to Johnson Party of Six. We have kind of a different video that we'd like to do for you tonight. We were involved in something pretty scary yesterday. We had a car accident that happened, and I wasn't with everybody, but Mom and the kids were together, and Mom is going to describe to us what happened with the car accident, and everybody's going to kind of talk a little bit about what happened in their own words briefly, and we are going to share with you some words of advice and tips so that you can be safe with your families.
So last night Jeff was gone, and I decided that we would just go through a drive-thru or pick up some Little Caesars or something for dinner. And we went to the Little Caesars by our house, and the line was out the door, and it was just not worth the wait. So I picked up Camden and McKay from piano lessons, and we went into the town next to us to be able to get some pizza. And I tried this new thing where I ordered online, and it was easy. So we went into the town, that town, and I was going east, and it is like one of the busiest intersections in this city. So as I was sitting in the turning lane to go left, because I was going to go to the restaurant just right around the corner, and I was sitting in the turning lane, and right in front of me was a state trooper police car. And we were both in the intersection waiting to turn left, and the light turned yellow. And so the state trooper went, and I went right behind him because the light was about to turn red. I didn't want to be in the intersection when it was red, and it was yellow. So he went and made it through the intersection fine, and then I was going right behind him, and a car just came flying through the intersection. And by the time I looked over, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't stop. I couldn't slam on my brakes. I couldn't go forward fast enough. I knew that this car was going to hit us. So they T-boned us right on the front passenger. And as soon as I saw them coming, I knew what was coming. So I am pretty sure I closed my eyes, and I could feel all of my hair go to the other side of my head. And Camden, he was in the front passenger seat, and McKay was right behind him, and then Henry behind him in the third row, and then Charlie was on the driver's side, all in the back. And thankfully we all had our seatbelts on, and I was so scared. I immediately turned and I made sure that all of the kids were okay, and I just had so much adrenaline pumping through my veins. I was so scared that they were hurt. So I checked all of them, and they were all crying and screaming and freaking out. And Camden, he couldn't get his door to open, the front passenger door, because it was where she hit, it pushed it back. And anyway, we couldn't get that door to open. So he had to climb out over my side. And so many people rushed over to us. Like I said, this is one of the busiest intersections in this city. So all the people that were there, they were checking out the kids and asking if everybody was okay. And I didn't even see the person that hit us. Somebody said that she was okay and that she had a bloody nose, but that she was okay. And so we got out of the main road, and all of these people, there were so many nice people helping us and helping the kids. And there was this lady. She was just an angel. She was so helpful and kind, and she took Camden, McKay, Charlotte, and Henry and put them all in her car, and she told me her name, and actually she said, "You look so familiar," and we work out at the same gym. So we had seen each other a lot, and she was so sweet. She kept the kids in the car for about an hour, and they talked about Disneyland the whole time, which, looking back, it was such a blessing that somebody like that was there. And she said, "Can I go and get these guys some dinner?" There's Stella. This is her spot. Hi. Oh, girl. It's your spot. Anyway, she said, can I go and get your kids some dinner? They're probably starving. And I said, actually, I've already paid for dinner. I just was on my way to go and pick it up. And so she just drove right around the street, or right around the corner, and picked up our Little Caesars pizza, and they all sat in her car and ate dinner. The paramedics came over and they checked everybody out. And Camden, he was wearing a seatbelt, but it hit so hard that his chest hurt, and I think he's going to be bruised for a few days on his chest. And McKay, he was okay, but he felt kind of something right there on his side, and I think that was also from the seatbelt. And at first, I just was so worried about everybody, I didn't even think anything of it. But today, my neck has been hurting really bad. I can't really turn it to the side without, discomfort or something like that. But all day, I've just been thinking, oh my goodness, it could have been so much worse. And it truly was an accident. Nobody wanted that to happen or meant for it to happen. And I felt like I couldn't even believe that I didn't see her, and she was going so fast. I looked and it was clear, and the police officer went. I don't know how they thought they could go in between us, but anyway, it was really scary. But I'm so grateful that everybody had their seatbelts on and we were safe and we're all okay, because our vehicle is probably totaled, but we can replace the vehicle. And you can't replace people.
Well, thanks, Mom, for sharing. Really glad that everybody's okay. Believe it or not, I was just a couple of yards away. Not when it happened, but I saw some activity with ambulances and police cars, and I never thought that would have been our family, and it was. And it's a very busy intersection. We see accidents on this street all the time.
All the time.
So really glad that you're safe. And here's a couple of accounts of some of the kids and how they felt.
I'm really glad that I'm okay, but here's what happened that I remember. The girl had a really bloody nose. It was all over the place. That was in the other car. A lot of people came over and helped us. But most of the people helped the girl because her nose was leaking blood that she went to the doctor. Okay, about the accident. It was really scary. At first when my mom was driving, I thought she drove on the glass because it felt weird. When you get in a car accident, the car runs into you. It was really scary.
And it was through the intersection, and I was looking down, and then I hear my mom go, oh my gosh. I look up, and this car just T-boned us. And we spun, and we were still driving. We spun and drove, and then we stopped. And I looked down, and there was ice from my mom's Diet Coke on the ground, and her wallet was on the ground, and a lot of things were on the ground. And the airbag didn't deploy, but the seatbelt locked really hard, and it scared me, and I was breathing really fast.
So last night, when we got hit, my seatbelt it locked, but I slid under it, and I hit the door, but my side it feels better now. And it was pretty scary when we hit it, and I saw a bunch of pieces flying everywhere. And then I got out and saw the car, and yeah. I looked up and then I looked back at the movie, and right when I looked up, the car just ran to us. So.
Well, once again, I'm really glad that everybody was okay. It's not a good phone call when someone in your family tells you that they've been in a car accident. So McKay and I have a message for everybody at home. Make sure that you always wear your
Seatbelt.
and be safe out there on the roads. So everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Thanks for watching. Stay safe.